Now, before we start this review, let me say this. If you have not had an opportunity to watch the fucking Bleach movie, do not watch this review. Take your ass to the nearest television. I don't care if you gotta sit in the attic and watch your neighbor's television from across the street. Nigga, go watch the Bleach movie and then come back to your boy. Cause this is Spoiler Chill and we getting ready to go through the entire movie. So, go watch this and then come back to me. Let's get it. My nigga, woo! Jesus fucking Christ. The Lord heard my goddamn prayers. Woo! Man, I was all wet and sweaty and shit last night after watching this goddamn Bleach movie. Y'all know we gotta chop it up. Nigga, shut up. This is Spoiler Chill. I don't know what time it is. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. I'm hyped up right now. Okay, so the Bleach movie. The plot of the 2018 Bleach movie is about Ichigo Kurosaki. As we all know, he comes across Rukia when a hollow is after his spiritual energy. He gets Rukia's powers. Renji and Bakuya of the Soul Society get a reading that Rukia has transferred her powers onto a human being, so they come down to Earth, to the living plane, in order to kill Rukia and kill the person who she gave her powers to, which we know is Ichigo Kurosaki. Ichigo makes a deal with both Bakuya and Renji that he will kill the Grand Fisher, which is a big hollow that all of the Soul Reapers have been after to destroy for 54 years. Look, I'll kill the hollow. In exchange, you leave me alone. You also spare Rukia's life. That's the plot of the 2018 Bleach movie. My God, did I go into this movie so fucking nervous. I was so nervous to watch this movie last night. I was honestly not getting ready to watch it. I was so nervous. And some fans that speak English were over in Japan on YouTube and they saw it. They came back and said, yo, this is the best live action adaptation of an anime I've ever seen. Y'all, they was not lying. Okay, now the Bleach movie opened up where you see Ichigo, he's in the alley and he's giving this work. He's beating up these couple of goons, these couple of guys who are knocked over a vase that has some water and some flowers in it. As we all know, in Japan culture, that is how they honor the dead, meaning that somebody previously passed away at that location and they knocked over the vase, just being ignorant as hell. Now, for the anime fans, we all know this happened in the first episode of the Bleach anime. Very accurate, very true to the source material. Then we're introduced to a character that helps Ichigo beat up these couple of guys. And the character comes in, he throws him to the side, and Ichigo goes, "Chad?" And I'm looking like, something's weird about this. Yep, something's definitely off with this. Huh? What? Who? What? Huh? What? Player. After Ichigo takes care of the guys in the alley, the movie moves very, very fast. I can't stress this enough. It moves very fast. So, if you're a Bleach fan and you're thinking about watching the Bleach movie, I want you to know a lot of things are going to be cut out from the anime, and this movie moves very quickly. Now, the episodes that the Bleach movie covers as far as anime episodes is episode 1, episode 2, episode 11 very briefly, 12, 9, 10, 15, 16, and 17, which is about 8 episodes of the anime is covered in the Bleach movie, which is about leaves out about 16 episodes. Now, granted, I want everybody to try to understand is that when you have a live action adaptation of an anime, a lot of things are going to have to get cut out. So, in this movie, you have characters like Arahime, characters like Chad, that get very little screen time. I would say, if you could combine the screen time of Chad and the screen time of Arahime, together, they're probably at about 3 minutes together. But it works out so well because trying to sum up an entire 24 episode arc in an hour and like 50 minutes. The first meeting between Ichigo and Rukia was so similar to the anime. I was skinning and grinning. I was so excited watching how accurate it was to the anime because we've all seen previous live action adaptations. They're never ever accurate to how the actual show is. They're always changing shit, putting Goku in high school, doing dumb retarded shit, and the Bleach movie was like a panel for panel of the anime, of the first episode. It was gorgeous. You saw Ichigo get Rukia's powers, then he jumps up and cuts the hollow, just like in the anime. Yo, he slid and caught his sister just like in the anime. Now, my biggest con for the movie was that there are certain moments where characters begin to look a little generic. They don't really have qualities that make them pop out, right? For example, in the anime, we knew that Misaki is Ichigo's mother. She has orange hair in the anime. In the movie, she has black hair. In the movie, Ichigo as a kid has black hair. Okay. Then Arahime has brownish hair. Then Chad kind of has blackish hair. After a while, it got to look a little bit generic because you're so used to seeing these characters with individualized looks that separate them from everybody else just walking around in the background. You could tell, yo, that's Arahime because she's walking around with this brownish, blondish hair. You could tell, yo, that's Misaki because she has the orange hair just like Ichigo. Even Ichigo's younger sisters in the movie don't really have looks that separate them. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't tell them apart. And I kind of felt bad about that. Just a little bit. Now, I don't have a complaint for this, but some of you guys as huge Bleach fans, you might have a problem with the fact that a few characters who were primary fixtures in the first season of the anime and future seasons of the anime, they are not in this movie. You have somebody like Kong. Now, the one character I wish at least had one appearance, even if it was just a 2-second look in the background. Yo, is that? I wanted to see Yoruichi. Now we know in the first season of the anime, Yoruichi was in her cat form, right? As a black cat. I really wanted to see Yoruichi because we know Yoruichi is a primary player in the later seasons of the anime. Nigga, I'm fucked up in the game. I'm just fucked up, man. I'm thirsty than a motherfucker. I'm just fucked up. Now, the music for the movie, the score, the background noises, I thought this was better than some big budget blockbuster movies I've seen. And the reason why I say that is because the team that worked on the music, they understood, okay, this is a powerful moment. Ichigo is fighting Renji. Okay, let's put in a little bit of that American rock music to really amp up the audience. Or when at the end of the movie, when Rukia is being taken back to the Soul Society, they put on a little bit of sad music in order for the audience to really feel both Rukia's pain and Ichigo's pain. That was so fantastic. Now, I gotta address this. Somebody hit me up on Twitter and told me they were very disappointed that the movie didn't use the actual anime theme song from the first season. And to those people, I say, have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender movie? Because The Last Airbender movie actually did that. And it was cringe. Although they didn't play the actual theme song from the anime, I wanted to hear the Soul Reaper Hollow music. You know that little music that goes like dun 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 dun. I wanted to hear that, but it sounded like they did a little bit of a sample of that in the background, so I guess I'll let that be. I ain't gonna go in too hard on that. I'm also kind of disappointed they didn't play Number One. Number One is an iconic song from the Bleach anime. I thought it would have been kind of cool to play that during the Ichigo Renji fight, but they went for a more cinematic feel to that, and I understand where they're coming from. Now, when the trailer first came out, right, I was bitching a little bit about the special effects, especially the CGI on the Grand Fisher at the end looked kind of choppy. But I did some research. This movie was made off of a $3.5 million budget. I want y'all to put that into perspective. That's tiny. That's tiny. Dragon Ball Evolution, was made off of like a $25 million budget. So if this was made off of 3.5 and looked as great as it did, shout out to the entire cast and crew. You guys did an awesome job with a limited budget. The special effects were damn good on the Hollow. First, I was scared the Hollows might look like some shit from Zoobilee Zoo.
Zoobilee Zoo, Zoobilee Zoo. Magic and wonder are waiting for you. It's as close as a dream and as bright as the brightest blue. Welcome to Zoobilee Zoo.
What the fuck? I was scared, but they looked really fucking good for a $3.5 million budget. We are getting down to the end of this review, right? Now, when it comes to the cast, I thought almost everybody that was part of the cast did a very good job in the film. The actor who played Ichigo crushed this shit. The entire movie, I just saw Ichigo Kurosaki. Whether he was holding the bag, whether he was using his Zanpakuto, whether he was just running, whether he was just talking. I saw Ichigo Kurosaki throughout the entire movie. And if you can get a fan to just see the character and not the person, you are doing a fantastic job. Also, the actor who played Renji did his thing. I really felt like I was watching anime Renji, because anime Renji had this way of talking where he talked with so much aggression, but then so much swag. And you really felt that throughout the actor's performance, right? So we gotta talk about the last action scene, right? Whenever you have a superhero movie or an anime movie, one of the things that's always advertised is, yo, check it out. The last action sequence is going to be crazy. It's going to be this big climactic battle. And in the Bleach movie, they advertised Yuriho and Ichigo fighting the Grand Fisher. That was advertised a lot. Also, the battle between Ichigo and Renji was advertised a lot. And let me tell you, it winds up being everything you wanted it to be. Ichigo jumping off of the debris with his Zanpakuto, landing it right in the middle of the head of Grand Fisher was badass. Yuriho coming in with the bow to help out Ichigo. I was like, yo, this is a good live action anime movie. I can't be on Earth. What the fuck is this? and seeing Ichigo fight Renji and how so many of the action sequences in the movie had anime elements in them, but it worked. So many people say, well, if you're going to make a live action anime movie, you gotta do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't have that. Man, the Bleach movie had so many elements from the anime as far as battle sequences go. It worked out. I'll give you guys a few examples. Like when Ichigo was fighting Bakuya at the end, and Bakuya kind of did that up swipe with his sword. You saw the blood gush from Ichigo in a slow motion anime style. It looked great on film. You had Bakuya doing flash steps where Ichigo would blink and Bakuya would be like 5 feet behind him, putting his blade away, and then blood would gush out. You had parts where Ichigo and Renji were fighting, and 1 minute Ichigo was blocking an attack from the left, then he's blocking an attack from the right. Now he's flipping upward, he's blocking an attack from the bottom. That final action scene, I think I've probably gone back and watched that like 4 or 5 times, man. It was definitely worth the fucking wait. Woo! Nigga, I'm running out of breath. The Bleach movie was what everybody says it was. It was the best live action adaptation of an anime I have ever seen. If you are a fan of anime, you should go watch this, because the Bleach movie clearly tells everybody, hey look, live action anime can not only be made, but it can work. It can work really well, especially if you're true to the source material. Now, the Bleach movie gets a motherfucking A, man! It gets a motherfucking A! Man, I'm skinning and gritted. I love the fucking Bleach movie, man. So, I want to know, I'm running out of breath. What did you think of the Bleach movie? Let me know in the comment section below, man. We're going to chop it up. Anyway, y'all know what it is. It's your boy MarcusDigital. I'm getting ready to go watch the Bleach movie again. Anyway, and we out this bitch. Hey, yo, wait. Before you leave, did y'all peep the hardware? Did y'all peep it? Did y'all peep it? Did y'all peep? I know I was jingling. Did y'all peep this though? Did you peep this? You feel me? You feel me? All right, we out this bitch.
Stand up in the motor, bust the dashboard. Stand up in the motor, bust the